Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to your weekly astrology. And there's a lot of good news this week. It's quite interesting. Thankfully, Mercury, the planet of communication, has finally come out of retro shadow. What does that mean? Well, when Mercury goes direct, things ease. But right now, there's going to be so much more clarity. On top of that, we have Venus, the planet of love, going into Scorpio. Now, Scorpio is all about intensity and fiercely loving. It's about revelation, diving into the darkness, diving into the taboo. You know, all those primal feelings we have about life, death, rebirth, sex, obsession, desire. That's the flavour of love over the coming few weeks. Now, Venus, she is no lightweight. People often talk about Venus as she's beauty, she's harmony. But think about love. Love is fierce. When we truly love, we become fearless in situations that might demand it. You know, Venus isn't wishy-washy. So this is a very, very powerful time. And also, Venus in Scorpio is teaching us how to love ourselves. Anyway, on top of that, we have the sun going into Sagittarius. There's an awakening of our desire for adventure, our desire to explore, to gallop towards new horizons. It's quite an exciting week. Here's your weekly astrology. Hey, fabulous Taurus. There is sizzling possibility this week and wonder and magic in the air. But of course, like any heroine's journey, there may be a few things that you have to sort out before you get to the grand reveal of wonder and fabulousness. So where do we go from here? Well, firstly, we have Venus, your ruler, squaring Jupiter. Now, a square is normally a challenge, but Jupiter is like, no, all I want is everybody to expand and grow and have a wonderful time. So, you know, it's never bad when Jupiter's involved, really. And this square of Venus and Jupiter, you are passionate about a project, and you may have been really focusing on a project or a person or whatever it is that's going on for you that you really love. And you're like, oh, you know, I've got to take care of the details. I've really got to control it to make it work. And Jupiter's going, no, be more expansive, be more free with yourself. But be careful, because Jupiter can encourage us to just chuck, you know, as we say in England, the baby out with the bathwater. It's like, you know, just your practical stuff that you've been doing is good, but perhaps by withholding and trying to be too perfect in any sense of the word, in any aspect, by wanting to feel that you can only succeed if you're perfect is an illusion. And Jupiter wants to help you expand that view. But all the hard work you've done, keep that in play for when you do expand, if that makes sense to you. Also, we have Mercury opposing Uranus. So, and there's a lot going on for you relationship-wise this week, actually. So Mercury opposing Uranus is, we just say what we think. We don't even know it, and the words have flown out of our mouth. You know, normally you think, well, I'm not going to say that, or I'll water that down. No. With Mercury in this position, you might find yourself just saying something. But having said that, the way that the rest of the positive energy is around your relationships and harmony later on in the week, perhaps you needed to say it. So, but just be careful. I would still be cautious. It could also mean, of course, someone says something totally shocking to you in connection to a relationship. And I would suggest you don't react, because, again, there's a lot of positivity about love and relationships later on in the week. Although we also do have Venus squaring Saturn, and that is a pain in the arse, because this square is challenging and is about restriction and freedom. So there may be some things you've got to work out and find balance in yourself and in what you're doing between those two things, total control and total freedom. How can you find a way to make the magic of both of those things, the best of both of those energies, work for you? We then have Venus, the planet of love, going into your relationship zone. And this is one of the best times of the year traditionally for you to feel good about your relationships and for you to want to work hard to find harmony within yourself and harmony in your external relationships. So it's very, very positive. It also makes you a bit of a love magnet. Love is drawn to you. People like being around you. They get a good vibe when they're around you. And you should be feeling, hopefully, a little bit of self-love, a little bit of chill out time within yourself so that you feel good about you. And you have this sort of optimistic feeling or knowing that you can make your relationships better. Do I like that word better? I don't know. Anyway, The other thing is the sun is making you very intense when it goes into Sagittarius. You want deep experiences. You want to understand the secrets that are going on in the world. You want to dive in to the truth. Let me tell you something about truth. Every person has a different idea of the truth. If you talk about, you know, anything, Greece, you know, you make me talk to 1 million people in Greece about what is Greece. They're all going to have a different thing to say. So, you know, be wary of any extremes when it comes to truth or the knowing the truth, because, you know, it's not always like that. Venus is telling you to find harmony. The sun is saying, be adventurous in exploring hidden dimensions, but don't fall into the trap of thinking, you know, it's hidden, that you know all the answers. It's about keeping an open mind and an open heart, but preparing to dive deep into yourself, into other people, into knowledge. It's exciting. There may be some intriguing and mysterious happenings along the way for you. Let us see what the tarot has to say for this week. I'm going to pull 3 cards to see if there's a flavour or some advice or something that comes up for you. Taurus, 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 victory. We like that card. This is the 6 of Wands. You are galloping towards success and triumph. Perhaps you're listening to bringing together control and freedom, but victory is there for you. Also the Lovers. Yeah, baby. Passion is in the air. What did I say? You know, what's the cosmos saying? The flavour of love is around you this week. And if you've got any blocks there, any fears there, any resentments there, work through it with love this week and there should be a great result. And don't forget, this is a major arcana card. And yeah, also you have a lot of choices to make. The 7 of Cups. You have a choice. Look at those cards. I mean, look at those cups. You could choose anything. There's more choices around you than you realise, but it's important to choose wisely. Don't choose an illusion. It's also the card of great imagination as well, a great creative flow. But if, you know, the shadow side of this card is illusion. So with your choice, pick wisely and all should be well. You know, your intuition is strong this week. You know what to choose. And you know what's an illusion. It's up to you. You know, be honest about your inner voice. So much love to you. You take care, gorgeous. And I'll speak to you soon.
MicheleKnight.com. I was a client of Michele Knight. So I knew all of the psychics and they'd read for me.
It's such a innovative and really useful organisation to have at your fingertips.
There are a lot of people who, they have an idea of what a psychic reading is, they have an idea of, you know, what a psychic should and shouldn't do, and a lot of it is from centuries gone by, you know, the carnival sideshow, and Michele really has brought psychics into the modern world.
Michele Knight is a wonderful organisation to work for. It's a unique family, and that is readers, the customer service operators.
I know if I wanted to choose a reading, I know I wouldn't go to another company.
The ethics, the standard, the professionalism that we keep really is second to none.
To be honest, I've never really looked at another reader service because I don't think I need to.
When I finally got a job, I prayed that I will do well with all the tests that we go through. I was absolutely delighted.
Well, the process of being employed with Michele Knight wasn't an easy one, which always makes it more rewarding when you do actually pass the 4 test readings that you have to go through before you're accepted.
The interview process is actually reading for other people, reading for some of Michelle's staff as well. It's actually, you know, what they're looking for, specifics, so surname, relatives, their names. They're looking for what happened 2-3 years ago in detail.
To be sitting at home and then the phone rings and this beautiful distinctive voice, it's Michele Knight here, I'm ringing you for my test reading, is on the other end of the line, is scary. She really wants to know that her clients are getting validations.
You get a sense that everybody running it is on the ball.
The flexibility we get as readers, well, it's just great.
I do love the freedom of when I can work and when I can have a break.
Michele Knight family are amazing, really flexible, very supportive. It's like working for no other.
It's authentic, that's a big thing, it's authentic. She genuinely cares about her readers and about the people that we read for, so it's inclusive.
I love working micheleknight.com. They're great people, it's a great energy there.
She really cares about her readers getting the best, and she really cares about the clients coming and walking away, you know, and feeling like they got what they came for.
Working with Michele Knight, I know that I've got professional backup, and I know that the clients are looked after very well as well.
Michele's very involved with her readers personally. If you need information, you need anything from her, she will reply personally.
I just love being part of a unique team, one of the most unique companies that I've ever come across.